Defense is calcified completely. Full passive setup, sitting and waiting.
Apex smoked out of library. Suddenly ZywOo's gonna feel like he is too exposed, so understandably dropping towards pit. His dualies, they go down with nothing. Flamesy from inside of the site dropped out. We do get Apex with a wonderful peek out from library with a player breathing down his back in Brokey. He gets out and ahead of the hit.
Looking for a timing on this smoke. It could be his head, it is. He gets domed by Brokey.
Oh, good trade back from Spinks though, frozen into the clutch in the first round of the grand finals. And he tucks it in. And they've lost track of him, but there's two of them. And they're both fully health, and they've both hit hard so far this event. Nice push! Glock up close! Falls to the hands of Spinks. It's Vitality with CT pistol.
Yeah, there's the number 2 on Vitality, okay? We got ZywOo, who's won every single MVP for this organization since he's joined the roster, but
good amount of nades for Faze to get this done, but there will be a Molly front sight, which means Spinks can just stay locked in. And Apex buying a lot of time before that one goes down. They're gonna have to charge through it. Rain down to just measly points of health, and Spinks is a single kill. Remember, 10 health here for Apex. If he wants to charge down this bomb, it's little bits of HP, and he can't stop it. So we've got a force buy, bomb down, post plant for Faze, and they're not able to get off site. Kerrigan trades right back, and ZywOo's up next, there to take them both down. His SMG succeeds, but it's a costly conversion for Vitality.
it is, yeah, that's a clutch for Vitality, but as you mentioned, it cost a lot, so.
He who stands just behind ZywOo, the one who casts the greatest shadow for this squad, and now he's just tucked down behind box. They get really deep before any CT starts to try and pull them back. Beautiful delay here, and one player out. Smoke gets called, but they do clear 2, then 3. Frozen's double, but the smoke comes up, and now Frozen stuck inside sight, goes for the bomb plant. Gun comes out. There's a gap on the side of this, I think. ZywOo presses alongside, sure enough, just coming out and catching Frozen on timing.
Yeah, that was brave. They couldn't go through the smoke right away because the reload. Idyllic split for the T side to get arch control, to get this much space. So it's pretty impressive to have 2 players put up frags like this. When Faze look back on this round and they think, okay, well, we could have definitely tricked them both easily playing within the site.
Nice!
Another close round, but another close round win here.
Just getting eyes in apartments and pretty consistently catching Bit over there for Na'Vi specifically. You know, that'll now be Rops in this instance, in this head-to-head, who's on the other side from the front line. Flames onto Frozen to kick it off, and good grenade damage as well. There's a little bit of a chase here from Kerrigan. He has found timing that could very well catch a half-health Flames off guard. Yes, Kerrigan wastes no time getting into the site. Brokey, instant headshot. Just like that, B-site crumbles.
Yeah, that's it. That's an off-game plan play out of Kerrigan. Just heads up. Decided to make the decision. Wasn't spotted, and Kerrigan can do it too. You know, this is Faze showing the range. More than just a game plan team. More than just a system that executes. There are 5 autonomous individuals that are armed with all the knowledge that they need to make informed choices, even if they're alone. And in this circumstance, he had his team behind him. Perfect cover here from Brokey. He felt the punish coming.
Let me teach you something about Counter-Strike. It's all about being the best and looking the best on the same time. But guys, it's not about me and how many tournaments I won, or how good I look while doing it. This is about you. Join me on Skin Club.
And he has been swinging it lately.
Yeah, but nobody...
Oh my god, they're trying it again, but guns out this time? Yeah, they're just more careful.
ZywOo will miss a shot, and Spinks is instantly dead. But Mezzi's position with this SMG, he could just peek off the side of it. No second kill out of him. ZywOo in the pocket, the most dangerous man in the server. And Apex has come through already. Missed quick scope, desperate bomb plant. ZywOo's burning.
That's big.
Almost dead, 4 health left, all he has to work with. We're gonna get a slow wrap as Rops looks for the impact. And ZywOo, he can sense him, but he can't see him. Rops comes wide, gets the clear. And now the last CT slow to the approach. Flamesy off of middle. Both of these Ts for Faze in the pocket.
He can give him full info, at least.
It's going to have to be sick headshots coming out of Flames here. A close approach. The lead is on the line. Faze tie at 3.
Oh man, are Faze gonna have more fight this match? Because that's what we're seeing right now. 3-round comeback.
No way he presses this again. We saw what happened when he tried to test Apex, but now it's versus Zywoo. Oh, Kerrigan!
He's finding all the timings right now.
And he's able to jump into the arch. Perfect space creation here from Kerrigan. He has the CT player scrambled. Suddenly, Apex versus Kerrigan and Spawn. I mean,
they're looking for him now. His team wasn't ready to exec, but he's broken apart the structure a little bit.
He was so fast, but as is Spinks getting back into his slot towards this A site, if they think they can just overwhelm, the numbers are here for the defense. Mezzy pulling Rain off of the approach. Now, half of the pack still stays back, but Rops will hold the front line. And it's man advantage CTs for now, but it's delayed.
Yeah, they need to be prudent about their rotations and still get information, and they do that, but Brokey trades back.
There we go. An op kill for Brokey. We've been waiting to see it, and now he finds his mark.
The lane retake is massive for Vitality's information.
It's Frozen looking for the headshot. Ooh, and as he looks away and gets dinked, it is a perfect shot from Brokey.
Oh, now they need a massive failure to lose, right? We've got 2 players who are just confirmed to be dinked. But 20 seconds, they gotta go.
And they're gonna have to run. They're gonna have to throw caution to the wind, and this will bring them straight to the crosshair of Flames. This should be an easy pushover. Sure enough, bomb hits the deck. Second one's dead. The dink set him up.
Yeah.
Clean shot from Brokey, but that dink on the second player means no support for the trade towards B. This feels like it's Faze walking into the meat grinder. But there's a chance for Rain to bring it back. A duel that he loses. Spinks ready for another, but Brokey gets the better of him. It's a single-man advantage, but it's 20 seconds. Dire straits. And Apex remains in sight as Mezzy looks to hold the line. Brokey's fixated on him. He hit him through the wall. Mezzy's damaged.
Again?
Brokey, 2 shots through the wall and another on the site. Just like that, the Opper makes the difference. But the round's not over. We've got Vitality nearby. Vitality pressed through, spotted out. Brokey's in the open. Down he goes to his counterpart. No way Kerrigan can do this again. He shoots, and Zywoo closes.
Another clutch.
Zywoo just doesn't go down. Beautiful shots coming out of Brokey here. This double,
dude.
And then into the site.
Yeah.
But Zywoo is forever. A round is not won until he goes down. Of responsibility for Zywoo right now. Solo banana hold. And a whole pack of Faze clan coming his way, but show him a shoulder and he'll take your soul. It's Frozen down and everybody else on the chase. A fast rotation back from Flames. Zywoo hits that. Spam comes through. You cannot move this guy. You cannot best him. Your pistols mean nothing in the face of the best.
The wide left side peek.
Not a single shot missed in that sequence. B site closed. Nades too deep.
How many smokes are we gonna go through in this game?
He's doing it again.
They're watching for pushes this time around. Surely it doesn't work out. Surely it doesn't work out.
Apex senses it. Smoke starts to fade on the edge, gets a little squirrely. Another one goes down. The pack is right there. But Apex cools him off and takes the risk of running it back into the corner. I mean, sitting in front of the smoke here.
Lurking in front of the smoke in a situation like this is maybe a liability. Like they're a 5v3 up right now. They just want to punish any risky plays that Faze want to try to do.
But it's both sides of the brackets that get pinched, and then Apex comes around and clears the board. Shut down on the B site by Zywoo, denied on A by the rest of the pack. Vitality looks solid.
Yeah, that was chef's kiss from Apex, absolutely.
Blind as a bat, Zywoo survives it. Oh God, they're just gonna keep pushing forward, and Mezzy, easy pickings for the double. Now he's starting to miss, and with those first misses, at least Frozen gets in. He left the door open for the Faze push. Brokey and Frozen again in a 2vx. Final round of the half, and the nades are fantastic. Brokey blown to smithereens, and the new kid on the block. Waited a long time to put on this jersey. Mac 10 in hand, softened up by Apex. He can sense him. And he has certainly softened him up. You can see the desperation of Frozen as he hides into the back of the bomb site now. Only 10 HP. Nice dinks coming through from the Mac 10, but it is indeed a resurgence from Vitality in this defensive half to get double the round count. Faze post 4.
Robs gets info on middle. Exec's coming.
Rain loses his line of sight. Brokey's ready to push through. Faze gotta do something crazy. And losing Rain in the bomb site, all of a sudden losing the little runway they had to work with. Frozen does manage to catch one on the CT cross. And then Rops wins his duel versus the Lurk on A.
Wait a second.
Brokey's going over Coffins. Oh! Brokey just like that!
He sets it up.
Flames peeking deep, and they didn't see him. Robs now holds the door, and it's Flames just like that to bring it back to the 1v1. It's Flames versus Frozen. And he's on top of the bomb, halfway there already. He comes off of it because he hears the footsteps. This is a song of ice and fire, and Flames goes back around to CT. Time on his side. Time decides. It's Flames to get the final lap.
Oh, he has the final note. Flames wins this one, and it sounds like victory here for Vitality.
Unless he turns it around now. Flash to Rops, gets him off his position. To evacuate that fast leaves a huge gap for Vitality to just slide straight through. Brokey, beautiful lineup, easy does it. Then a peek off of the short side, but that end gets punished. It's Rops in the depths of the site, regaining vision, but losing his head as Flames knocks him out.
Oh man, that's it. That's all they get. They die in lane, they die on sight. They don't need Anubis, even though they're on a 5-map win streak on that map, if I remember correctly. They still have that. There are people who are somewhat close, but, you know, Cadian and Snappy don't stand to their accomplishments and their consistency. Oh, okay. This is the last thing you need.
Oh, come on!
I heard that Flames rise.
CT peek through, and while blind, he goes ahead and slams down another. Nasty on the entry, a jumping AK headshot. They're already up 11-4, and he hits him while in the sky.
You're kidding. You know, I'd feel bad if Faze didn't get so many crazy shots to kick this game off in Apex. Well, he wants in on the action.
He's been so sharp as well.
Wow. It has been great. Of course, he's in a grand final right now with Frozen, of course. His former teammate, to be fair, but still a new system and new roles for him. Apex has done that this year more than once.
That's the thing, right? We sit here and praise Kerrigan for his greatness and his ability to integrate, and apparently his ability to take a couple players with him. But Apex is an in-game leader now. Not the entry fragger we once knew.
Yes.
An in-game leader looking to leave a mark on CS2 without Sonic behind him. Xtaz comes back, and this would be the 3rd roster that Apex has taken to a trophy lift. He already has. You know, that's in his back pocket. This time Frozen opens up. We put Apex on a pedestal, but oh no! Oh, it's at least brought back, but Mezzy taking Zywoo out of the round. He's got some slack to pick up beyond it, and so this one gets a little wonky. Mezzy looking human. If he wants to pass Zywoo, he's got to make sure he doesn't get any more kills. Zywoo looking for his, is it 18th consecutive?
18th MVP. God. The only player to get MVPs in Vitality's history.
Rain's first multi-kill round of the entire map. Banana gets shut down for once. And Spinks falls victim to the instant peek from Rain. Is that a sign of things to come?
Wow, for dignity here, Faze. Very nice, and a good opening from Frozen. We can take it one round at a time because it's Faze. You never know. Every time they do it, it seems like it's harder than the last time. It's not going to happen again, but... All right. Good at Counter-Strike and bowling is Mezzy.
We saw Vitality take 10 rounds in a row versus Navi. That was 9 against Faze in the middle of the half. Oh! Just like that! What? Simply the best. On an AK, ZywOo comes in with 3. And it doesn't matter how great you may be, Mezzy trying to put forth his best performance in the Vitality jersey. You will forever be in the shadow of the greatness that is ZywOo. Spinks here to close it. And that is the reality of playing versus Vitality. Every single time you were against the most consistent 4 easy headshots for ZywOo and another easy opening map for Vitality in this head-to-head. Looking to take the crown of CS2 off the head of Faze and place it on their own, 13 rounds away from being the Abu Dhabi Grand Champs. Desk allude to Frozen under a microscope for me. Immediately, they go into the ramp, and we get ZywOo taking a quick glance outer. All the greats love to play outside on Nuke. ZywOo, he goes down empty-handed. Welcome to the match, Rain. Welcome to Grand Finals Sunday. Mezzy has lurked this whole time. Back B site gets an easy pick-off, and he's got support not far away as well. Just staying alive here is excellent. The fact he drops a second player, even better. Frozen suddenly left alone with no bomb and plenty of time to try and get crazy.
Looking at a round like that is the perfect example of why we're seeing such better maps out of Mezzy. You know, he's never had a structure like this. He's never been comfortably in position at clock versus an exec that's coming to him with prophylaxis from the team where he's there early.
Hold on, dude. 2 are gushed.
He has to get the bomb. That's the one thing.
With a low HP player sitting on it.
Goes
ahead and
hold on, this is taking way too long.
Spinks. Now the fact that he's also down to 20 HP, only 20 seconds on the clock. Frozen in black and red, looking for gold. Just barely enough time to make this possible. They layer on top of one another, which means he could still do this! Frozen! Oh my god!
How?
Strikes fear in the hearts of Vitality. 1 player up, that's it.
How did he avoid all of those bullets? Did he have an evasion aura? That was ridiculous.
Guns in for Faze on the cross. Well-timed nade, but it doesn't actually blow open the smoke. That one will. And there's a player down here in Mezzy. Oh, nice headshot.
My god, the push forward? He goes up the stairs? Oh my god. And how does he transpose? Now, normal setup is to jump up the clock. Are we looking for any rotations? Look at the CTs right now. They're top sight.
ZywOo's in the open. Rob sees him. And that's nothing for ZywOo on the A-hold. But a missed Molotov to heaven. Just let Apex take a quick glimpse. We've still got players downstairs, so Flames is going to have to try to find a way up then. There's a little delay here because Apex is trying to go back around for the main wrap where a smoke grenade's about to go down. Then that molly does find its mark up in heaven, which means Spinks has been deterred for a little while. Bomb's ticking quick, and Flames the only kid. Spinks comes out from heaven, gets his. Brokey instant trade from behind the fence. Nice crossfire with Robs there towards Hut. Oh! Headshot on top to seal the deal.
It's about time we got a little Robs from ZywOo inside of heaven, playing up here in Fur. From the hut, and then Brokey got the trade after he shot a little bit. Rops was the king of CS2, but it feels like more of an interim king as ZywOo's back. Connor hates this play. Let's see if it finally fails. It goes unchecked for now.
Same path from Rain though as last round in front of the red box.
He doesn't
ZywOo,
see it.
He's gonna sniff him out. Now Spinks gets some damage in, but on the reload, he gets pushed. Robs just barrels out of Hut with a teammate, and the Heaven player's dead. Nicely tethered there between Brokey, Robs, and Kerrigan.
Yeah, crank that pace, Faze. Maybe those 2 moments coalesce perfectly. Maybe they knew they could elicit the spam. Either way, it's a perfect punish.
Unconfirmed drop to the lower site. There is nobody down there.
They aren't
None
ready.
at all for Vitality.
They don't know that he's crossed and the vent drop happens.
Wow.
Oh, and no punishment either.
Now it will happen, sure enough.
Okay.
Spinks not gonna let Brokey get away. ZywOo remains posted, but again, nobody downstairs.
Oh my god, they successfully opened the door without anybody knowing. Now the push forward can cap it, but you hear the flicker of the scope, and the first kill comes down. Kerrigan,
Nice!
2 frags, and they can join hands now with Rops. He's inside of the ramp.
And the rotator's gonna have no idea.
He's lurking.
There's no idea for the ramp player. Apex is already dead. Only Flames to come out with more.
How did they pull that off? That's the best round so far called here from Kerrigan with his kills in the mix. This is the perfect balance between what we saw in Inferno and what we're getting now. Brokey in a position to catch someone off of timing, and you put Kerrigan in a position to catch someone off timing. When a team feels like they've survived one thing, they're not going to expect the second. They're not going to expect the third. That's where things just come flooding in, and it's no longer Apex smiling and laughing. When you know regular default should win it for you.
You just put an AK in Flames' hands.
Is this going to be a missed call?
Kerrigan starting to pick up the tempo here. CT spotted on the smoke, but we've got a long-range angle here from ZywOo. They lose 2 players outer. Faze on fire and evening out.
Yeah. More spotted outside. That's massive information. They're going to feel insecure about the fact they don't have lobby.
But it's a deagle with Mezzi to try and hold the cross. ZywOo easily shaves Brokey off at Flames. It's a 1 and done. So Rain into the clutch. He posts 2 kills in an instant. And with a flash wide, he's got time to play this however he damn well chooses. But ZywOo has been the end-all of so many players.
Yeah.
Emet on A denied.
Inferno wasn't his map, but it's still a great day for Rain. But ZywOo will deny it. The clutch denier.
Faze very clearly wary of the possibility here. Messi's about to have his hands full. Shadow advantage. He knows it's coming. He's on high alert, and he tries to take the peak, tries to take the initiative. But now they will flood into the waiting arms of ZywOo, who misses his shot off the flash.
Man,
and Rain simultaneously gets downstairs. I mean, he could post up on vent. So it's going to have to be Apex. It has to be. His support far off. Frozen comes wide. Apex keeps all his health. Flames picks up the upper kill, and Brokey able to answer back in the bomb site. Rops plays on a classic position. Posted above on full display for any kind of a ramp retake. The CTs aren't coming in. No way! A shot through the doorway. Rops off the top rope. He knows their approach, but until they exit, he can hit them. ZywOo the first. Spinks, it's a beautiful split between the other 2, and Vitality closed the gap.
It's perfect spacing and perfect pacing. And ZywOo hits that blinder through the door. Another good start out of the round from Vitality. Another mistake from Faze in the first few seconds. It is getting heated once again. This is an incredibly high-level position right now. The passive setup, but a lot of information gained. Who gets nervous first? This is a game of chess.
Raindrops make sound, and Mezzi's on high alert. Easy pickup for Mezzi from the corner. Frozen's up next, and he's got his name again. Now the threat of that A hit is real, but in reality, we've got bomb downstairs. And Spinks still committed to inside of lobby. You've got ZywOo in the back corner, peeking wide, dropping bodies as he does, one after another. And with Decon swung, now the T's know that there's 2 down here. ZywOo's gonna try to close that distance into Brokey.
He's coming for it.
Battle of the Ops, he shuts the door in his face, holds the trigger. T's cannot get in. You are not allowed to cross this line. No time, no round, we're tied.
Oh my God, from ZywOo. The way he controlled that. Him opening that door.
He said it himself. He wanted to show a little ego, wanted to play with a little swagger in his step to prove it. Undeniable, unshakable, immovable on B.
Everyone had an excuse if they wanted to coming into CS2. He decided to learn. He said he spent every
Look
day.
at this. It's so ridiculous from this side of the door.
Oh, I've never seen that before. The one door opening that little into the shot.
It's nonsense. He can barely believe it. History states Vitality are better. Utility rumbling around Apex. Kerrigan gets an easy peek into the site. Rain, the best Apex. Spinks is stuck in the corner. He's got a teammate inside of the hut. But Flames take some damage. Luckily here for Vitality, it's Rops on only 9 HP. But that 9 health makes a world of difference. Barrel spotted, and ZywOo's still in the mix, and we always say it, as long as ZywOo's alive, then Vitality's chance right there with him. Nade to the wrong mark.
Rop's up top.
He's hiding with his head tucked down, just trying to buy as much time as possible. Both these CTs on the approach with kits, and ZywOo, aware of the possibility. Flamesy just down beneath him. Rops, he can't manage. ZywOo looking for yet another clutch. I think a 4th in this series. As Brokey's wounded and just on the deagle, ZywOo trying to press him down, finds his kill, but needs to find the bomb. It comes down to a matter of seconds, but Vitality, sure enough, post the 7th on the defense.
For Faze Clan, as they attempt to make that CT side road back to a map 3.
Now let's see what ZywOo can do. He's leading the charge into the ramp. We've got dual Berettas in the pocket. Brokey shuts him down, but then it gets away from him. He's got a teammate trying to help. Sure enough,
Tear him up.
they put their players in position, and they shred Vitality in the pistol.
Yeah, it's a nice round out of Brokey. And a good hold overall, but more importantly, it was good to reinforce ramp. It was a good counterplay. This is like when I credit G2 for having such good CT setup for the T attack that's coming in. They always have a good read of what a team is going to try versus them. Faze showed that off right now. This round's to tie.
I feel like this is a half they should be confident in. Again, banking on the Rops plays.
And Rain can definitely go from 0 to hero on CT side, but double swing from the pistols. He's dead.
Oh, careful.
Oh man, you're playing
Very
with fire.
careful.
What? Be careful! Oh, Kerrigan, a taste of his own medicine. The trade back, but that's 2 players left, 1 spotted now.
They can't afford this.
Man.
It's got to be recovered by Rops.
Oh, they were both known inside of hell. Rob's down to 20 HP. They're going to need a savior, and Robs continues to be aggressive.
Brokey's going deep into the lobby to make sure that one's clear. Rops falls down beneath. It's Tech9s and Deagles out of Vitality. It was a chance for Faze. They look so happy with that ramp hold.
Man.
Up a pistol, only to have it taken away from you. And Brokey could very well die here. There's SMGs to lose if you're Vitality. And they don't even lose another piece. Brokey peeks into the stream of 9mm.
That's another big upgrade.
And we have Vitality to the 2-round lead, just instantly vacuuming all the momentum.
They're playing with house money right now. They've got 2 M4s and a FAMAS here on T side.
And he was non-existent back on Inferno.
And people aren't just going to switch soft spots based on form. You know what I mean? So you can't just pray they go into your best player.
He's got to step it up. Stepping forward is Brokey's 5-7, but ZywOo clipping Frozen. They'll just wait.
Yeah, they are looking to be persistent, but at their own pace.
They have the utility to do exactly this, but again, the closer they get to that vent, the closer they get to Rops. He swings out with the SMG, but he can't track the second. It's Flames to make a difference, and Apex to close it. Vitality, more of a distance between them and Faze.
My God, you can see why Apex was laughing in that first half. It never feels too late for him, I don't think.
All the while, Apex starts to take a glance up towards upper. Brokey's gonna be out in the open, but he has a teammate towards Hut and another one on main. It's Apex just playing with him a little bit. Flames has been bested on the 1 of 3 entries, and so suddenly this A site looks rock solid.
Okay, a full denial. No chance here for ZywOo. That's it. This round's been stomped out. Every lurk stopped. They got a little bit fishy.
Now, he has support, and he has throughout the event, but he is still just above the else. There is no other. All the while, Kerrigan, he's starting to take some room over towards Trophy, so it's a very proactive one here from Faze. Kerrigan comes into lobby and gets caught, though. Spinks with a great reposition, but that does allow for the double CT setup downstairs in sight. Rops using the silo as cover. Brokey, it's a one-and-done. Rops gets dinked, and ZywOo takes his head off. Plenty of time as well for this bomb to go down with a double-man advantage. Rain, does he try to press the issue? He had a chance if he wanted to with ZywOo looking the other way, but it feels like far too much of a gamble with Vitality this close to tournament point.
They maintain lurks. Spinks so crafty, changing it up with his lurks, and that's why he, for me, has been the lurker of the year.
Looking to shut it all down too. Frozen's gun hits the ground.
For me, even over Rops this year. You know, a lot of the lurkers this year have made strides, massive strides. Blame F has made massive strides. Rops has become more than just a lurker, in my opinion. Spinks is staying more traditional with the role and yet being so creative with it.
Devil's in the details. It's gonna be a fast one now. Okay. Spinks, a total contrast to the previous round.
Yeah, they tried to get him on the vent drop while the pressure comes outside. Bomb still left back, so they were just looking for map control. But they get a little more than that. There's no eyes out here whatsoever. No Warden in the watchtower. No op on Brokey.
But they have to make something of this. The 5v4s, the opening kills, they have been far and few between for FaZe Clan.
Can he pop up? Will he be
Give
able
it away? He's down to 43.
Oh, now they're getting tied up. There's 2 pieces of resources there. The lurk continues to build. Oh, but Brokey, good awareness.
Yeah.
That was good awareness. They had no idea he was out there.
Just wary of the possibility. Kerrigan sits atop the door in a comfortable 5v3. Mezzi's gonna clear it.
What?
Is A site open? Because you've got another player wrapping around in heaven. And ZywOo, I mean, it's one thing to lose the 4v5, but this was 3 players left for Vitality.
And they get heaven control.
And a Molotov down into vent, that's gonna deter Roth for the time being.
No.
Mezzi gets his.
He keeps going. That pre-clear. That was supposed to be one free one for Kerrigan. He gets exposed.
A little bit of spam damage on the vent. But Rain, it feels so desperate, and we've already seen FaZe just sulk away from these kinds of retakes because it doesn't feel like they can do this.
Yeah, they're broke. They have no Molotov.
It doesn't feel like they can stop them because Vitality, in a 3v5, crack open the A site like it's nothing.
Here they are on championship point after this round in another beautiful default, showing a lot of variety with their attacks. Slow, fast, getting away, getting into secret, and countering this particular defense that involved double secret. And this is 4v5 with Spinks dying first.
3v5.
3v5.
They also lost Apex as he tried to push ramp. They lost the other half of the exec. All they had was 3 players hut.
Oh my God.
And we were sat there praising Kerrigan. And that shotgun just sitting over towards the ramp and hoping they run into him. Not going to be the case. It's a great call for Vitality to just use the distance, use the gap, and honestly, keep abusing Rain. Slow series, and he loses his head to flames. ZywOo has an abundance of teammates nowadays to also bank on. Mezzi right behind him coming into the grand finals. Apex looking like he has just ran back years of lackluster fragging. And Apex has found a route into the A site just like that. 5v2. Because no matter how hard FaZe tried, and no matter how great they looked at the dawn of CS2, their challenger has stepped forth and stomped them out not once, but seemingly twice. The bane of Kerrigan's existence, as it felt like they were just gonna run away with CS2. Spinks on full HP, ready inside of main. There is not a damn thing that FaZe can do. Brokey with an auto shotty. It reeks of desperation and the greatness that Vitality bring to the server yet again.
They've done it. That's the World Final, the Fall Final, Gamers 8, Paris, and Rio, all in 1 year. Vitality with Apex and 3 different members, 3 different teams. Have proved it over and over again.
Proving it this time as well without Zonic, right? Without the Danes, without some of the most decorated Astralis players of all time. Because it felt like maybe that's what propped up Apex. It felt like he had shoulders to lean on, but this one's his. Upcoming fraggers, unproven entities, and a string of events to be proud of in 2023.
And unbelievably difficult.
We saw incredibly well-rounded Counter-Strike, perfectly polished. The Pearls of Abu Dhabi, FaZe Clan, they are indeed at the tail end of 2023, your Blast World Finals